Nowadays, climate change has become a reality. Since there have been meteorological records, the average temperature of the Earth has increased by more than 1 degree Celsius. Undoubtedly, agriculture is one of the activities that is suffering most from the consequences of climate change. The increase in temperatures and reduced water availability have put at risk the current model of agrarian production. If we add the fact that agriculture is responsible for 10% of all greenhouse gas emissions in Europe, it is more necessary than ever to introduce agricultural practices that can contribute to mitigating climate change and favor the adaptation of crops to its effects. The Spanish Association for Conservation of Agriculture, Living Soils, decided to face this challenge. And with Asaja Seville, the Andalusian Institute of Agricultural Research and Training, the European Conservation Agriculture Federation and the University of Córdoba launched the Life Plus CLIMAGRI project. We first defined a decalogue of best management practices to fight against climate change. In the mentioned decalogue, techniques such as no-tillage, multifunctional margins, precision agriculture and strategies to advance the sowing date and application of deficit irrigation, among others, were considered. Many of these practices were implemented in farms and pilot trials in order to verify their effectiveness both in current climate conditions and in the expected weather conditions in the future due to climate change. In addition, a network of 13 demonstration farms spread across Portugal, Spain, Italy and Greece was set up to replicate the exploitation scale practices. After 4 years, we have shown that the best management practices work, reducing emissions of greenhouse gases by 48%, sequestering 8% more carbon than ploughed soil, and maintaining or even increasing production using less inputs and applying less water to our crops. For example, thanks to techniques such as no-tillage, the soil has been able to fix twice as much CO2 as 1 hectare of forest. Therefore, if all the agricultural surface in Europe were planted under conservation agriculture, the amount of sequestered CO2 would be as big as a forest that would occupy 4 times the surface of Spain. These results have caught the attention of the public administration, who have included several of the project's best management practices in some of the measures of the rural development programs of the CAP. In addition, in this period, we have not neglected to talk to the main protagonists when applying these techniques, farmers. Thanks to the courses and seminars held within the framework of the project, we had the opportunity to gather more than 3,000 professionals in this field who have been able to see in situ the implementation of techniques promoted by the Life Plus CLIMAGRI project. In addition, more than 1.5 million people have witnessed the achievements of the project through television, radio and press reports. We would like to thank the LIFE program for making the project possible and all the professionals who have worked every day to make Life Plus CLIMAGRI a reality. We have made available to all agents of the sector tools to achieve sustainability and to comply with and develop climate change and environment policies in Europe.